Stay with me until the very end if you're over 70 or getting close to that age and feel like your happiness is evaporating. I'm going to reveal 12 effective daily routines that I and other genuinely happy women follow in order to live a happy, purposeful, and peaceful life. You could be surprised by some of these, and some of them might even alter your perspective on life. Aging is frequently portrayed by society as a period of loss, diminished vitality, fewer chances, and a contracting social network. What if I told you, though, that this stage of life might be the most rewarding and liberating? The secret is to embrace what is and make the most of each day, not to chase after what was. Before we begin, press the like button if you're prepared to rediscover happiness and knowledge in your latter years. Additionally, I'd want to hear from you. What is the one thing that makes you happy every day? Post your secret to happiness in the comments section below. Finally, remember to subscribe so you never miss out on additional advice on living a fulfilled, purposeful, and humorous life. Let's get going now. 1. Be thankful as you begin your day. I take a moment to be grateful in the morning before my feet even touch the ground. It's more than just a habit. It serves as the cornerstone of my day and the key to my continued happiness far into my 70s. As soon as I open my eyes, I list 3 things for which I am thankful. They don't need to be momentous occasions or significant gestures. Sometimes it's as easy as expressing gratitude for the comfort of my blanket, the peaceful silence of the morning, or the aroma of the freshly brewed coffee in the kitchen. These tiny acts of thankfulness add up to a wellspring of peace and optimism that sustains me throughout the day. Being grateful is much more than just feeling nice. It involves rewiring your brain to look for the positive aspects of every circumstance. And I can assure you that there is always something to be grateful for during our senior years. Perhaps it's your grandchildren's laughing over the phone, the warmth of the sun on your face, or the goodwill of a neighbor. These small actions build up, changing your viewpoint and adding a little joy to each day. This is supported by science. Research indicates that cultivating thankfulness enhances mental well-being, lowers stress levels, and even promotes better sleep. In my own life, I have witnessed it. Everything else falls into place when I begin my mornings feeling grateful and at peace. Therefore, pause before you begin your day to acknowledge the positive aspects of your life. A minor change can have a profound impact. 2. Savor a meaningful morning routine. A morning routine is the most effective way to establish the tone for the remainder of the day. It's my favorite tea, made the way I like it, hot and flavored with a little honey. I carry it to my favorite windowsill chair, where I can sit quietly and listen to the soft rustle of the trees or watch the birds fly around the yard. Before the day starts, that quiet time gives me a sense of peace and clarity. Everybody has distinct morning routines. You may choose to read a chapter of a nice book, take a leisurely stroll in the clear morning air, stretch gently to arouse your body, or just enjoy the silence before the world comes alive. The most important thing is that it should be something that makes you feel at ease and enables you to concentrate on yourself before the responsibilities of the day divert you. This kind of ritual serves as an anchor, keeping you rooted in a sense of security regardless of what life throws at you. It's a holy break before the day begins, a chance to connect with the world and oneself. And let's face it, we have earned the right to a quiet, rejuvenating period for ourselves at this point in our lives. What is one morning ritual that you may do that feels like a gift to your soul? Then, because that one moment of happiness has the power to change everything. If you're still watching this video and find these insights helpful, please leave a comment below to let me know that you're here and joining us on this path to a more fulfilling and healthy life. I appreciate your valuable time. And never forget that each action you take today moves you one step closer to living a more contented and joyful life. 3. Get outside for fresh air. Getting outside every day can change your life. Even if it may seem easy, the fresh air is good for the body and the mind. Whether you're taking a leisurely stroll around the block, enjoying a warm cup of tea on the porch, or caring for the flowers in the garden, something about the smell of fresh grass, the sound of birds chirping in the trees, or the feel of the sun on your skin immediately brings you back to the present. And all of the minor concerns appear to vanish during such peaceful times. This is supported by science. You can dramatically improve your mood, reduce stress, and enhance your general well-being by spending just 20 minutes outside. Vitamin D, which is necessary for healthy bones and a strong immune system, is produced by your body with the aid of sunlight. More significantly, being outside serves as a reminder that, regardless of age, the planet is still alive and beautiful. Spending time outside has become a must for me. On other mornings, I put on my walking shoes and go for a leisurely walk while introducing myself to the neighbors and taking in the quiet of the early morning. On other days, I just drag a chair into the garden and look at the flowers I've been growing for years while listening to the rustle of the leaves. Simply getting out onto the porch, taking in the fresh air, and taking in your surroundings can completely change your mood, even if you are unable to go very far. To discover happiness, you don't need to go right outside your door. It is waiting. Thus, inhale deeply, feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, and keep in mind that each day is an opportunity to savor life's small joys. 4. Keep your body active. I'm not advocating that you train for a marathon. However, one of the best things you can do for yourself is to keep your body active every day. For me, it may be dancing to my favorite oldies, taking a leisurely stroll around the neighborhood, or simply just relaxing in the living room. Indeed, I have a few more movements in me. The secret is to continually show up, not how hard you push yourself. A moving body continues to move. And as I age, I am increasingly aware of how accurate that is. Being active helps prevent stiffness, improves balance, and provides a natural energy boost that makes daily chores like lugging groceries, tying your shoes, or just getting out of a chair easier. Exercise doesn't have to be regimented to be active. You can do easy yoga for a few minutes, remove weeds in the garden, or even chase your grandchildren around the yard. Being the fittest person in the room isn't the goal. In order to avoid feeling as like your body is limiting you, it's important to keep things moving. With the excuse that we'll start working out tomorrow, it's simple to get into the habit of sitting too much, but it's considerably more difficult to get started again once you quit. Similar to a well-maintained machine is your body. It thrives on movement. If you take good care of it, it will provide you strength, movement, and the self-assurance to continue living your life as you see fit. And believe me, there aren't many things that feel better than knowing that you can pursue your passions at any age. So play some music, go for a walk, or do some stretching. Later, you'll thank yourself. 5. Make a connection each day. Whether it's a lengthy conversation with an old friend, a brief phone call to your kids, or even just saying, "Good morning," to the postal carrier. Happiness feeds on human connection. I try to connect with someone every day, even if it's just for a brief moment. I'm more deliberate about it on other days. I might give a neighbor a small present, like a jar of homemade jam or a bunch of flowers from my garden. Or I might give a friend from my youth a call to catch up. On other days, it only takes a quick chat with relatives or a text message. These brief moments of connection give me a peaceful sense of joy and serve as a reminder that I am never really alone. On other days, when the world seems heavy and it seems simpler to be alone, I don't feel like talking to anyone. However, I've discovered that even on the worst days, a little human connection can change everything. The day can be made brighter by a stranger's smile, a friend's encouraging words, or even just a shared giggle at an old recollection. And there are plenty of methods to get in touch if you ever feel like you're missing those connections. Join a local club, go to a community event, or locate an organization that interests you, such as a knitting circle, reading club, or church group. It's not necessary for a connection to be elaborate or magnificent. Sometimes it's as easy as saying hi to someone in need, having a cup of tea with a friend, or checking in on a neighbor. These little actions create a supportive and uplifting network of companionship, demonstrating that even a tiny amount of work may significantly improve the quality and fulfillment of life. Please leave a comment below if you're still watching this video and find these insights helpful. This will let me know that you're here, joining us on this road to a better, more fulfilling life. 6. Discover something new every day presents a chance for development, and I've made it my goal to pick up at least one new skill. A new recipe I try in the kitchen, an amusing tidbit I hear on the radio, or even working out a new feature on my smartphone, even if it takes some time, could be the source. Learning doesn't have to be formal, But it's important to keep the brain active as we age. You can ask a younger relative to show you how to use a new device. Watch an engaging documentary, or read a few chapters of a book. These simple things help you stay focused and provide a little excitement to each day. I've recently begun pursuing interests I've had for a long time. Painting with water was one of them. I must admit that my first try was a complete failure. But it was all part of the fun. I enjoyed the process of getting better, accepted the mess, and laughed at my errors. Allowing yourself to start over, to be terrible at anything at first, and to gradually get better over time is a beautiful thing. It serves as a reminder that both life and ourselves are constantly changing. Learning doesn't have to be difficult or intimidating. It can be as easy as attempting a new recipe, listening to a podcast about a subject you are unfamiliar with, or trying out a new physical activity, such as a mild yoga pose. Maintaining your curiosity is crucial. Making a daily commitment to learning keeps your spirit youthful in addition to your head sharp. And that's one of the best keys to living a happy life past 70. My friend. 7. Nourish your body with love. Contentment originates from inside. And taking good care of your body with intention is one of the finest ways to feel good. I'm not advocating that you give up your favorite treats. Though, I promise that I will never give up my chocolate. However, I've come to realize that balance is key. And focusing on what my body actually needs has really helped. My meals are colorful and packed with healthful, fresh ingredients. Throughout the day, consider eating nutritious grains, crisp veggies, vibrant fruits, and lots of water. Savoring is more important than merely eating. I savor the flavors slowly and frequently use my meals as an opportunity to express my thankfulness for the bounty that surrounds me. Here's a small secret. 2. Healthy eating has many benefits for your mind in addition to your body. I feel better overall, have more energy, and have a brighter attitude when I feed myself nutritious foods. Try implementing one minor adjustment every week if you're unsure where to begin. Start your morning with a nutrient-dense smoothie. Replace sugary drinks with a refreshing herbal tea, or pack a vibrant salad for lunch. These little changes build up to become habits that last a lifetime. Food serves as self-care in addition to being fuel. We also deserve to show our bodies love and gratitude at this point in our lives. 8. Accept tiny gestures of generosity. Doing something nice for someone else is the best way to fill your heart. And I'm not referring to large donations or showy actions. The tiny, considerate actions that make someone's day are where the true magic is found. Making cookies for someone who lives alone. Leaving a nice message for the mailman. Or smiling warmly at a stranger who seems to need some encouragement are all examples. You'll be astounded at how these small acts of kindness spread happiness not only to other people but also to yourself. I have recently begun to write little messages of gratitude to those in my life. Even for actions taken years ago, I received an astounding number of responses. It helped me realize how much we all want to be noticed and valued. You never know how much a simple acknowledgement and a few good words can mean. However, kindness encompasses both how you treat yourself and what you do for other people. Be proud of your strength and resilience and let go of your inner critic. Talk to yourself as compassionately as you would a close friend. A circle of enjoyment that sustains you through even the most difficult days is created when you make kindness a regular habit. Both inside and externally. And that's a gift that never stops coming. My friends. 9. Take some time to reflect. As I've gotten older, I've realized how powerful it is to stop and think at the end of each day. I set aside some quiet time each evening to reflect on the day, including what made me happy, what I could have done differently, and any small lessons I learned. This little mindfulness exercise has grown to be one of my favorite routines. On some evenings, I jot down my thoughts. Just a few phrases describing what caught my attention or a lesson I learned, nothing fancy. At other times, I just sit by the window and let my thoughts roam while I watch the dusk light fade. Reflection has the power to soothe me, remind me of the important things in life, and ground me in thankfulness. It's also an occasion to acknowledge and appreciate minor triumphs. Have I gone for a stroll today? Have I contacted a loved one? Have I tried anything new? I feel more accomplished and inspired when I acknowledge these small victories. Reflection isn't about focusing on the past or trying to be flawless. It's about discovering wisdom in our experiences and serenity in the here and now. This evening routine helps me end my days with gratitude and clarity, regardless of how they have gone. And that's a gift worth accepting in and of itself. If you're still viewing this video and find these insights useful, please let me know by leaving a comment in number 3 below. 10. Surround yourself with beauty. Being surrounded by things that make you happy and at ease can bring a subtle joy. For me, that is designing a cozy, welcoming, and distinctively me house. I make the effort to arrange fresh flowers on the table, display photos of cherished ones on the walls, and display small mementos that are associated with particular memories. Beauty doesn't have to be costly or showy. It might be as easy as a lovely vase you found at a flea sale years ago or a warm blanket wrapped over your favorite chair. You may feel happier and make every day a bit more memorable by paying attention to these small elements. However, house isn't the only aspect of beauty. Take a step outside and observe your surroundings. Enjoy the peaceful enchantment of the daybreak while sitting in your garden, strolling around the park, or just lounging. It's like giving your spirit a tiny but significant gift when you take the time to appreciate the small pleasures in life. A gift of presence, thankfulness, and tranquility. 11. Honor your achievements. It's simple to dwell on our shortcomings, isn't it? However, acknowledging our accomplishments is one of the most important lessons I've learned. When I look back on my life, I notice a number of proud moments, both large and tiny. Learning new talents, helping others, and raising a family are all accomplishments to be proud of. I occasionally look over old photos or letters, and they serve as a reminder of what I've accomplished. Honoring the past is more important than living in the past. Even the difficulties I've encountered and the times I doubted my ability to overcome them are worthy of acknowledgement. They helped me become the person I am today, strengthened me, and gave me lessons I wouldn't swap for anything. Thus, give yourself a chance to celebrate. Consider the bravery you've shown to reach this point, the compassion you've shown to others, and the fortitude you've developed during the journey. You deserve to be recognized for the progress you have made, and you have earned every ounce of pride you experience. 12. Make laughter and joy a priority. I make it a point to discover comedy and joy every day because I firmly believe that laughter is the best medicine. My spirit is kept young by those small moments of happiness. Whether it's laughing at myself when I do something goofy, sharing jokes with others, or watching a classic comedy. This is supported by science. Laughter boosts the immune system, lowers stress, and even eases pain. It is a potent and cost-free solution for a better, more contented existence. Laughter isn't just for the good times, though. Finding something to be happy about can help make problems feel less overwhelming and easier to handle. Even during trying times, it's about allowing oneself to have happy moments in spite of hardships. Not about avoiding them. Simple pleasures like baking cookies, painting, or spending time with my grandchildren are some of my favorite methods to foster joy. Joy doesn't have to be ostentatious or loud all the time. Sometimes it's as easy as sitting outside, enjoying the beauty of a peaceful moment, and feeling the breeze on my face. Making joy a priority allows happiness to grow in your life. It keeps your mind calm and your heart bright. And that's the key to feeling alive at any age. My friends, this is my challenge to you. Then, choose one of these routines and make it your everyday routine. You could be astonished at how it changes your perspective and increases your level of happiness. Before you leave, remember to subscribe for more insights from a happy senior. Like this video, and comment about what makes you happy every day.